we're confronting a fiscal crisis and a humanitarian crisis. You say debt holders shouldn't get anything.
Well, I think even before the tragedy of this hurricane, there was a serious question as to how much money, if any, was available to service debt, because we didn't know what the impact of the Trump budget was. Clearly, it's going to involve cuts in the discretionary federal budget, which will affect Puerto Rico. Second of all, we don't know, given all the austerity that's already occurred, the closing of schools, the collapse of large parts of the healthcare system because Medicaid, Puerto Rico was not treated with parity under the Obamacare program. So we don't know what it would have taken to restore the state of social order in Puerto Rico. And that remained to be done, which is why the federal judges who have been tasked with trying to mediate the creditor claims first hired an expert so they could have an independent judgment as to how much money was really available to pay debt. So you have a deteriorating economy and a diminishing federal budget to begin with, and in my opinion, all the hurricane did was make it very clear that until we know how much money the U.S. government is going to be spending to restore the economy and the sanctity, if you will, of the people of Puerto Rico, we're not going to know how many people are going to leave.
At least this hurricane brought to the forth the problems with Puerto Rico. Now President Trump being there and mentioning that Puerto Rico's debt could be just wiped clean. Do you think this is sort of rhetoric helps, or does this give us some sort of guidance in a resolution?
I'm shocked that so many people think that his comment has any relevance to the reality of what's going to happen. First of all, a president can't determine what debt is going to be paid or what's not going to be paid. What concerns me is that some of the creditors are trying very, very hard to get the PROMESA statute changed. There are lawsuits questioning its constitutionality, which are motivated by a desire to get a PROMESA board that is more friendly to the money creditors than it is to the well-being of the people of Puerto Rico. And the public's going to have to keep its eye out for that.